Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my Twist video. If you don't know, my name is Carlos Orlo Gonzalez Pelofa. Introduce myself for activities that currently I have making new videos for helping people independently if a person lives nearby, lives in different places. For me, it's essential part to help people and you know before. So, let's get started our Twist video. I want to talk to you. How have you been doing during these days? I have been making new videos related with my grammar part and I have improved my vocabulary. I have been visiting interesting museums in Bogota for improving my English, which are located in downtown. If you need to improve your English, a national museum is a good place for improving it. Why? Because there are too many tourists where you can interact, interchange your ideas. And guys, it's necessary to interchange your ideas. Try not to be afraid. In my twist video, I'm going to explain what are the possible mistakes and the moment we're going to express another language, your own ideas by using English or whatever language would be French, German, English, Spanish. By Spanish, you are talking about me, but in this case, it's necessary to force we're speaking in English. So, guys, I send you a special hack from Colombia where I'm living currently, my parents, different close people, friends who are living in different places, United States, Europe, wherever place. My pleasure again. And guys, if you have any questions about my previous video, don't forget to tell me. And then I will try to help you by using extreme examples for your previous explanation. Guys, let's get started. Guys, how have you been feeling for learning English? I have been feeling very well because I have understood many vocabulary and I am more confident than previous year. When we were in 2023, 2024, in this year, I feel more confident than previous ones because I learned exchange words, phrases that I hadn't used before. I had used these phrases before, but not properly all the times. Why? Because I'm accustomed that to use the same vocabulary all the time. If you are accustomed reading for talking different the same vocabulary, words, phrasal verbs, you understand it very well, but try to extend to increase more words and to increase more words as you can because it allows you to get a new opportunity for getting a new job. Yeah, if you want to get a new job, try to increase your vocabulary, phrasal verbs, phrases, pronouns, adjectives, whatever else what you want to increase is necessary to improve. Obviously, if you are learning your first language for the first time, you will be nervous. Why? Because you don't know how to express your ideas in the public with a foreign person in front of you. People would be with thousand hundreds in a coliseum with thousand people in front of you. Really? I'm going to be with thousand people in front of me for my tomorrow's speech. I'm too afraid. Some people say that. But reality, it's try to be more confident. Try to speak naturally your own language. No worries. If you have a mistakes, no worries because it's your knowledge. If you don't make mistakes now, you will learn in the future. One of the mistakes that my students make are the first one is speaking skills because they are too afraid. They don't know how to talk to me. They think that I'm afraid with you, and it's difficult cruelly. Guys, I have seen many apps on my cell phone for learning new vocabulary. English, but your favorite topic. If you like biology, chemistry, history, you can choose one and your cell phone and download it by depends of what kind of apps do you want to download. And if there is also to be more confident. Try to be with close people, but especially one confident friend. Why? Because a confident friend helps you about over your mistakes and the moment what were you talking about to me. You were talking more slowly now. And I corrected, look at me. I want to give you feedback. You did it very well speaking. However, I consider that you can do better the next time for you. If you did it better the first time, you'll get more opportunities in the future, your friends, on American, British, or whatever people around the world. But in the option, if you are looking at this video, if you are watching this video, I want to tell you that my suggestion is try to practice English in front of the mirror every time with a close friend or alone in your apartment, but how do you feel comfortable? But the most important part is try to be more comfortable with yourself, to speak naturally your own ideas, try to think in English all the time. If you are cooking a delicious or more delicious lunch, try to think what ingredients, try to say ingredients in English. These are sugar, salt, This is the best way for increasing your vocabulary if you are talking all the time in English. But no problem all the time, try to mention all the things that you can in English all the time. If you are in the kitchen, try to mention this is a frying pan, this is a salt. I'm going to prepare a delicious rice chicken. I'm going to prepare delicious typical Colombian food. Whatever what you want to say. If you are speaking English in this moment, I'm saying I'm going to say different elements in English: microphone, headphones, picture. This is my bed, my clock on the wall, furnitures, watches, my cell phone, computer. I said many elements in English related with my bedroom. In the bedroom, you can say toilet, toilet paper, taking a shower. Different actions related with the space, but it depends on you are in the moment. It will be kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, apartment, condominium. Try to mention also. Try to mention all things in English as you can. If you don't know how do you say this element in English, you can tell me. Try to think about saying it and to avoid the mistakes. It may have been the best way for increasing this vocabulary, my second language, and it's the most important part to be concentrate. If you are frying something delicious, try to mention all the time in English. This is a fridge, blender. I'm going to prepare delicious juice on my own blender. Where did you buy this blender? These are some examples in your kitchen for increasing all the time. Window, door, try to mention your daily routine in English. I'm gonna do more exercise because I need to lose weight. In my case, obviously, to exercise before going to sleep is a good idea to have to sleep very well to avoid any problems on the next day. If you don't sleep very well, you won't have any problems tomorrow. You'll be tired, you'll be anxious, you won't have enough animal and sufficient talented for doing your activities next day. And this is the reason, guys, if you are at a school, English course, shopping mall, try to mention all the time with your parents, family members, all the things that you can in English. As I said at the beginning, it helps you to improve your vocabulary and to increase more words that you hadn't used them before. Not all the time speaking in Spanish, but try to speak in English in another space, not necessarily in an English course or shopping mall where you studied. Try to mention outside in English, in downtown museums, golden museums. These are one of my examples. One of one of the mistakes that my students or kind of people made is first in grammar or especially fluency because they think a lot of much times their ideas. They want to tell me specific ideas and sometimes they think too much time. Yeah. You have taught your ideas but too much time. Try to be more faster. Try to be faster than previous one. Just say your ideas independent if we're correct, incorrect, if you are going to have a mistake. No worries. For me, no worries. Try to say your ideas independent the situation. Independent if I'm angry, if you are very happy, independent of the situation, always to mention the ideas by yourself. I think that. Brainstorm. Brainstorm is a good idea for making new videos if you want to make them. I recommend you to do brainstorm. Why? Because it helps you to create new video and not to avoid any mistakes on the moment where you're speaking in English in this moment. I'm speaking in English because I prepared in a piece of paper what was to this topic, but in this case was related with mistakes on the moment where you're speaking in another language, would be French, English, Turkish, Spanish, and whatever language around the world. But English has been one of the most spoken language around the world, especially around the world. But probably not Europe. However, in China and Japan, you can speak English without problem. You can see different two languages between Japan and English. Advertisements written in Japanese and English below. Yeah? Do you understand that part? Always try to think your own ideas. Try not to think all the time your ideas. Just say your ideas without thinking. Because for me it's essential. I'm speaking in English without thinking and I feel very relaxed, comfortable talking to you in this moment. For me it's essential to share my ideas independent if you are watching my video, if you are giving me possible suggestions. For me it's essential part. It is my work for teaching you different lessons in your English courses. Guys, my last suggestion I have during my today's video is always practicing. Always try, it's important to source artificial intelligence for improving your speaking skills. If you don't have any close people who knows English, it's necessary to practice with artificial intelligence. I don't have close people around me who knows English, or I have, but not keep in touch in this moment. However, I source artificial intelligence on my cell phone computer, and it's a good idea for practicing every day. If you had practiced more English very well, you'll have more opportunities in the future here in Bogota. My best place for improving your English, as I said at the beginning, is try to visit national museums located in Bogota near Bolivar Square. Bolivar Square is a good place for improving your English with tourists from different regions, in Colombia, United States, but not properly Colombia, however, from United States, Europe, because they know how to express in English and they want to speak Spanish as a second language for them, American people. It's obviously, but it's a good idea. Maybe some teachers have told me that it's necessary to improve your English, but especially in each company. Each company asks one level in English, would be A1, A2. I don't remind until B2, but one English level is essential for you in different. It would be in restaurants, international hotels, and this is my best suggestions for you, guys. Until here, do you have any questions about my previous explanation? Would you like to study again by using examples? Can you understand me, guys? If you like this video, my today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and your comments below this one with possible suggestions, comments, and I'm going to review them and I improve my vocalization, fluency, and different aspects that you can tell me for improving and to avoid any mistakes at the moment we're going to present important interviews, internships, interchange in different countries for improving our different my English level. Guys, but that's it for today. My pleasure again. Thank you so much. If you need to study on a specific topic in English, you can tell me my profile, social, Facebook, Instagram, my WhatsApp. I have my personal profile in this Facebook and my YouTube channel, Learning Speaking or Learning in English with Carlitos. My pleasure again. No worries. If you didn't watch this video today, no worries. You can play many times that as you need for it's essential. Don't forget, try to catch as many words as much as possible in English. All the time say all things that you see in English because it's a good way for increasing your vocabulary as I said during the video. Guys, my pleasure again and a very special hug.